Herring fishing is more than just an occupation, it is a time-honored tradition that has been passed down through generations, especially in coastal communities around the world. This activity is not just a form of livelihood for fishermen, but a significant contributor to local and global economies. Herring, a small but highly nutritious fish, is processed into a variety of products, including fish sauce, dried and canned fish, and fresh seafood. These products are enjoyed in different parts of the world, both in local markets and as exports, making herring fishing a key player in the global food trade. Beyond its economic value, herring fishing also carries deep cultural significance. For many coastal communities, fishing is not only a source of income but also a vital part of their heritage and identity. Generations of fishermen have honed their skills and passed on techniques, ensuring that these practices continue to thrive, while adapting to the demands of modern technology and consumer needs. Herring fishing is also an essential aspect of coastal economies, sustaining small towns and fishing villages that rely on this industry. It provides jobs not just for the fishermen, but also for those involved in processing, packaging, and distributing the products. The interconnectedness of the fishing industry with other sectors, like food processing and transport, highlights the broader economic impact that this activity has. As demand for herring and its products continues to grow, it also opens up opportunities for innovation and development in sustainable fishing practices, ensuring that future generations can continue to benefit from this vital resource. The methods used in herring fishing have evolved significantly over the years, but they still rely on precision and skill. Some of the most common techniques include gill nets, purse seines, and trawls, each chosen depending on the fishing conditions and the size of the school of herring. These methods are highly effective, allowing fishermen to capture large quantities of fish while minimizing waste. Of these, purse seine fishing is particularly notable for its ability to catch large schools of herring at once. This technique requires meticulous coordination and teamwork among fishermen, as they work together to encircle the fish in the net. Timing and synchronization are critical, and it's a process that demands skill and experience to execute successfully. The introduction of modern technology has also transformed how fishermen locate and catch herring. Today, many fishermen rely on sonar, radar, and GPS technology to track schools of herring and determine the best time and place to fish. These tools provide real-time data, allowing fishermen to be more efficient and precise in their operations. Sonar technology, for instance, sends sound waves to detect fish beneath the surface, helping to pinpoint their location with incredible accuracy. This integration of technology into traditional fishing methods has not only improved the efficiency of herring fishing but has also contributed to making the process more sustainable by reducing the risks associated with overfishing and bycatch. The timing of herring fishing is critical, as it is closely tied to the natural cycles of the fish. Herring are most abundant during their spawning periods in the spring and summer, making these months the peak fishing season. The abundance of herring during this time provides an opportunity for fishermen to catch large quantities of fish, which are then processed and distributed. However, the seasonality of herring fishing presents its own set of challenges. Fishermen must plan their operations carefully, timing their efforts to coincide with the best conditions for fishing. While experience plays a significant role in knowing when and where to fish, the advent of technology, such as sonar systems, has made it easier to track schools of fish, making the process more precise and efficient. The weather, however, remains one of the biggest challenges for herring fishermen. Extreme weather conditions, such as storms or rough seas, can delay or halt fishing operations altogether, causing significant disruptions in the supply chain. These unpredictable weather patterns, often exacerbated by climate change, add an element of uncertainty to the industry. In addition, overfishing and competition for fishing grounds are ongoing concerns. As more fishing vessels compete for the same resources, there is a risk of depleting fish populations, which can have long-term consequences for the industry. Ensuring that fishing practices are sustainable is essential to preserving the future of herring fishing and protecting the ecosystems that support it. Once herring is caught, it is crucial to preserve its freshness to maintain its high quality. Immediately after being caught, herring is stored in ice to prevent spoilage and preserve its flavor. The fish is then transported to processing plants, where it undergoes classification and quality control procedures. Depending on the intended product, herring may be dried, canned, frozen, or processed into fish oil, animal feed, and other byproducts. The speed at which the fish is processed after being caught is essential to ensuring that it retains its nutritional value and taste. The rise of modern processing techniques has revolutionized the way herring is handled. Technologies such as vacuum packaging, freeze-drying, and high-pressure processing have enabled the industry to retain the fish's best qualities while extending its shelf life. These innovations ensure that herring can be enjoyed year-round, regardless of the fishing season. Vacuum packaging, for example, helps to preserve the fish's freshness by removing air from the packaging, reducing the risk of bacterial growth. Freeze-drying, on the other hand, helps to retain the fish's nutrients and flavor while extending its shelf life. High-pressure processing is another technique that helps to kill bacteria without the need for heat, ensuring that the fish retains its taste and texture. These modern processing methods not only improve the quality of the fish but also meet the increasing demand for herring products in both local and international markets. Sustainability is at the heart of modern herring fishing, as it is critical to ensure that fish populations remain healthy for future generations. The fishing industry has taken significant steps to address environmental concerns, particularly in relation to overfishing and bycatch. Overfishing, if left unchecked, can lead to the depletion of herring stocks, threatening the survival of the species and the livelihoods of those who rely on it. To mitigate this, catch quotas have been established to regulate the amount of fish that can be harvested each year. These quotas are designed to prevent overfishing and ensure that the fish population remains stable, in addition to catch quotas. Marine protected areas have been created to safeguard important breeding and feeding grounds for herring. These areas allow fish populations to thrive without the pressure of fishing, providing a safe haven for the species to reproduce and grow. The use of environmentally friendly fishing gear, such as nets designed to minimize bycatch, is another important step towards sustainability. By reducing the accidental capture of non-target species, these practices help to preserve marine biodiversity and protect delicate ecosystems. Furthermore, education and training programs for fishermen on sustainable practices are essential in promoting responsible fishing and ensuring that future generations can continue to benefit from herring fishing. While herring is the most prominent fish in the industry, other species such as sea bream and scad also play an important role. Sea bream, a species of fish known for its delicate flavor, is often processed into dried products or used to make fish cakes. Like herring, sea bream is an economically valuable species that contributes to the food industry. Scad, another species commonly caught using purse seines, is also an important part of the fishing industry. However, scad fishing faces its own set of challenges, particularly in relation to habitat damage and overexploitation. Like herring, the sustainability of scad populations relies on responsible fishing practices and the regulation of catch levels to avoid depletion. The fishing of sea bream and scad, while important, must be carefully managed to ensure that these species remain abundant and healthy. Overfishing of any one species can have ripple effects throughout the ecosystem, disrupting the balance of marine life. Sustainable fishing practices, including the use of catch quotas and selective fishing methods, are essential to maintaining the health of these species and the ecosystems they inhabit. As with herring, the future of sea bream and scad fishing depends on the adoption of environmentally friendly practices and international cooperation to safeguard marine resources. As the pressures on marine ecosystems continue to grow, the need for global cooperation in conservation efforts has never been more urgent. Overfishing, habitat destruction, and the impacts of climate change pose significant threats to marine life, including the species that support the fishing industry. To address these challenges, it is essential that countries work together to implement conservation measures that protect marine ecosystems while still allowing for sustainable fishing practices. International cooperation is key to ensuring that fish populations, including herring, sea bream, and scad, remain healthy for generations to come. Education plays a crucial role in this process, as it helps to raise awareness about the importance of sustainable fishing and the need to protect marine ecosystems. By working together, fishermen, governments, and environmental organizations can create a future where the benefits of fishing are shared by all while maintaining the health of the oceans. Ultimately, the goal is to strike a balance between economic development and environmental preservation, ensuring that marine resources are managed responsibly and sustainably for the benefit of both people and the planet.